Hello there, and thank you for watching this edition of Your City in 5. I'm Ricky Saillas. We're at the El Paso International Airport, where soon you'll be able to catch a flight to Orlando, Florida for only 49 bucks. Allegiant Air says it will soon provide nonstop flights from El Paso to Orlando for only $49. That's right, only 49 bucks to Orlando. An airline representative made a special trip to the Sun City and made the announcement at a news conference at City Hall. Earlier this year, Allegiant announced they would be providing nonstop flights from El Paso to Las Vegas and San Diego.
It's our hope that, low fares like that will get people's attention, and folks who maybe weren't thinking about a trip because they didn't think they can afford it will say, for that kind of price, my family can afford to go. And we'll take a trip that they otherwise wouldn't have taken.
It's great for competition. I mean, other airlines are going to see that, and they're going to just kind of wonder, well, why don't we just lower the prices? Because if they can do it, we can do it.
Low-cost flights from El Paso to Orlando start in May and will be available twice a week. In other news, the Department of Public Health continues to step up its efforts to fight the flu season. Officials say we're seeing a late start to the flu season, but the number of cases is providing that the flu virus is very active in El Paso. So far, the department has recorded more than 1,000 confirmed cases of the virus in El Paso. The good news is that the virus vaccine has proven to be very effective in fighting the flu.
Residents need to use the 4 C's at all times. First of all, cover your nose and mouth when sneezing and or coughing, just like this. That will protect spread of disease to other individuals. Clean your hands. Warm water, a lot of soap, strong washing. Contain the disease staying home from work or from school. You need to contain the disease. It's a highly infectious disease, transmittable disease, so this is a good way to prevent spreading of the disease. And call your doctor when you have a high fever.
If you haven't received your annual flu vaccination, it's not too late. The Vaccinations for Health program will be offering the flu and pneumonia vaccines at the Fire Department Health Outreach Center located at 5415 Trowbridge on the dates on your screen. Their service is free to senior residents from El Paso and Hudspeth County who do not have medical insurance or who are on Medicaid. To other news, in an effort to protect more victims of wage theft, City Council recently approved an amendment that strengthens the city's wage theft ordinance. The amendment now allows the city to deny certain businesses found in violation of wage theft from receiving city licenses, permits, and registrations from a period of 5 years for the wage theft adjudication judgment date. The applicable businesses now include food and food handling establishments, laundries, dealers in secondhand goods, vendors, flea market operators, and contractors. Prior to the approved amendment, the wage theft ordinance only allowed for city contracts to be terminated or denied if a business was to be found in violation of wage theft. This meant that the reach of the wage theft ordinance only applied to businesses that are seeking or actively doing business with the city of El Paso. The city will have to foot the bill to replace a playground and repair a gym that were both vandalized during the start of spring break. The fire marshal's office says someone torched the fire truck themed playground at the Paseos de los Héroes Park on 8th Street in the Segundo Barrio. The playground will cost the city thousands of dollars to replace. Meanwhile, vandals also targeted the gym at the Armijo Rec Center, breaking several skylights and damaging air conditioning ducts. Both crimes remain under investigation. If you know anything about the incidents or to report any suspicious activity at city parks and facilities, call police at 832-4400. The city of El Paso has reaffirmed its commitment to improving street conditions by adjusting its $210 million capital improvement plan for streets. The plan is designed to improve the city's transportation network by providing much-needed street improvements such as resurfacing to reconstruction to street lighting. The work is funded through certificates of obligation and was approved in 2012. Approximately $148 million of the funds remain. The majority of the remaining funds have been set aside for street reconstruction projects. The city's proposed bike plan is rolling along and gaining speed. After months of community feedback, residents will get a chance to see the bike plan draft put together by the Capital Improvement Department. A community meeting has been scheduled for March 24th at 6 p.m. at the main library downtown. The bike plan determines how bike lanes and other bike and amenities all fit together within El Paso's transportation infrastructure. It also outlines which El Paso streets are best for bicycling. The plan will also serve as a guide during the planning and construction of new bike lanes throughout the city. Kudos and congratulations goes out to the Office of Management and Budget and the El Paso Zoo. The Office of Management and Budget received the Government Finance Officers Association's Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. The department was recognized for its excellence in government budgeting. Their efforts were also recognized during a recent City Council meeting. And props to the El Paso Zoo for receiving the Best Family Outing Award from the El Paso Times Best of the Border 2015. By the way, the zoo is El Paso's most visited family attraction in town. Animal Services is gearing up for a week-long adoption promotion that is expected to put shelter animals in the fast lane to finding a forever home. The Fast and the Furriest Adoption Special will feature $30 adoption fees for all pets at the Animal Services Shelter on Fred Wilson. This is a 50% discount off of regular adoption fees. The special starts Saturday, March 12th and runs through Sunday, March 20th. In addition to this week-long adoption special, Animal Services will be doing off-site adoptions at Andrus High School during the Car and Bike Show next Saturday, March 19th. This event will take place in the Andrus High School parking lot located at 5400 Sun Valley Drive and is scheduled from noon to 5 o'clock. Adoption fees at the off-site event will also be $30. As you can see, there's a lot happening in the city of El Paso. You can find out more about the events I just mentioned and news by visiting our website, elpasotexas.gov. We're also on social media. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit us online. For now, I'm Ricky Saillas for Your City in 5.